All right. Should be live here in just a few seconds. Do. For sure, Alex. How's it going? What's up, James? All right. I'm taking care of the audio right now for my own ears. No problem. What's up, Darren? For sure, Alex. How's it going? It's like more like good evening. It is still 11 o'clock at night. It's not quite midnight yet. So, what the hell is this? Yeah, Sadwards thinks the Tigers played today. Nah, Dolphins ain't winning shit. What's up, Aiden? You gave up on the Tigers? Yeah, go Lions. They should have an interesting game. It sucks that you guys got to play against Mitch Trubisky, who seems to like own the Detroit Lions. Those are his only good games. Uh, yeah, Tigers didn't play today. That was me playing MLB The Show. That's what that stream was earlier. Like Mitch Trubisky has like 7 good games in his career, and they're all against the Detroit Lions. That's it. I know football technically starts tomorrow, but for me, it technically starts on Monday. Yeah, I got what you're saying. For me, it starts tomorrow. For like Texans and Chiefs fans, they're on to week 2. You know what I mean? Um, why would the Dolphins win? And if you say it's because the Patriots have a new team, you do realize the Dolphins are like entirely brand new, right? So everything you say about the Patriots, I could refute it with the Dolphins are in a worse situation. Oh, the Dolphins have Patriots have new players on their defense. The entire Dolphins defense is new. The offense. Cameron Newton is a better quarterback than Ryan Fitzpatrick dreams of being. You do realize I think Fitzpatrick's record against the Patriots is 3-12, right? 3-12. That's 15 career games. He's won 3 times. Just putting that out there. I think it should be a good game. It should be pretty good, but also, and if it comes down to coaching, it's Belichick over Flores. Yeah, I like Cephas. Yeah, I picked the Lions to win. I think the Lions could win too. I think the Lions could win too. That'll be a very interesting game. We're gonna really quickly know how good Detroit's offense is, simply because that's going to be a difficult defense, right? That's going to be a difficult defense, I think. Or because they kind of trended downward the other way last year, right? We didn't give up a sack to Khalil Mack, so yeah, it's the lack of faith in Mitchell Trubisky. Week 5, week 6, Aiden. What's up, Kevin? You got the Lions. Yeah, I think it's starting Mitch Trubisky is just a weird one. Eagles over Washington's a lock. Yeah, I would say. Let me hold on. What's up, sports expert? Okay, so we'll see. I mean, we can look at some of these games and think which ones are locks. But yeah, I would say the Eagles over the football team's a lock, guaranteed lock. Put it in the bank. Yeah, no, that's good. Swift is good to go. But yeah, I'm confident in Cephas replacing. We'll start with the Lions and the Bears. Why not? It's right there. I think Galladay's week to week, like doubtful type situation, so he could be good in week 2. I hear the Steelers have or the Ravens have an easy week 1. What's up, Anonymous? Colts over the Jags. Yeah, I would say the Colts over the Jags. Eagles over the Redskins or the football team. In this list, yeah, those are the 2 locks that I see so far. I almost want to start Mitch for the running upside, but I know I wouldn't trust a running quarterback against Detroit. Mike, you have to remember Detroit, does struggle with running quarterbacks, but they do have Jamie Collins and Danny Shelton. So running up the middle on Detroit's not going to be a good idea. Also, with the addition of Jamie Collins, that can neutralize those running quarterbacks. You got, that's I think a giant reason Detroit spent that money on Jamie Collins is to neutralize running quarterbacks with him. And the Eagles usually do beat the dog shit right out of the football team. They have a good defense, I will say that. So that's why I wouldn't pick him. Oh, okay. Yeah. It's like, ooh, he's running into a weirdly tough situation with Jamie Collins being right there. Yeah. You might want to have started Stafford. But we'll focus. I'll try to focus on the Eagles but it's fine. If it jumps around, it jumps around. The football team does have a good defensive front, but I don't know what their secondary is looking like, having lost a few players there. It's one of my favorite part. Only because it's a divisional game. If it was in Cleveland, I think I would have picked you guys to upset them, but not. I don't know. I don't think so. Not this early in the season. I think later in the season you guys might be able to pull an upset on them. Both my QBs are fantasy team. Oh fuck, hell yeah. Oh yeah. If you got you have to watch it then. That's perfect. But yeah, I have the Eagles over the Redskins, and I would say to me that's a lock. I just don't trust the Eagles' offense whatsoever. I know Darius Slay struggles with the kind of receivers. I think Terry McLaurin is their number one, kind of a bigger physical guy. What's up, Alex? So I'm a little worried about that for the Eagles, but I don't fear Dwayne Haskins. I don't fear their running game. It's like the Eagles should just dominate this team, but it's just man, the Eagles are so banged up on offense. I don't know, man. They're like a cursed team. Now that Carson Wentz won't get hurt, everybody else is going to get hurt again. Yeah, McLaurin could go off tomorrow. He very well could, just because Darius Slay, if they put him in the zone, they're going to get so cooked. Oh, man. But again, I don't think they make that mistake, the Eagles. I think they're a little bit better coached than the last time they brought in a top corner, switched him from from man to zone. Yeah. All right, let's see. So yeah, there's that one. We've already gone over the Patriots, Dolphins. We've done the Lions, Bears. Everyone's kind of leaning towards the Lions. Vikings and the Packers. That's an interesting one. Packers at Vikings. Now, this is one of those games with the Vikings and the Packers that it's like, how the fuck is this one so early? Because this is a fight. This is going to be a dog fight early in the season. Because these two teams do not like one another. Anthony Barr has a particular disdain for the Packers. Aaron Rodgers doesn't like the Packers or the Vikings. I don't know what that means, but it's going to be Yannick Ngakwe's big debut. He's going to be trying to go really like out of the craziness because Danielle Hunter's hurt. So, man, this is going to be a really good game. It's not a prime time matchup, so it's not going to be one of those weird Kirk Cousins things where he just can't play. Could get a Sunday night game against Buccaneers and a night game against Titans if we are in a playoff hunt. Yeah, we could be pushed out. Yeah, I don't know how to buy on Green Bay this year. It feels like with Green Bay, they're kind of like, I want to see it. I don't like that they didn't do anything to address very clear holes that this team had in the offseason. And maybe we're all exaggerating the problems with Green Bay. Maybe it's one of those situations where it's like we all think that they need more, but maybe they're like, well, we don't need that much. We're pretty good. We went 13-3 last year. And maybe they're right. Maybe, we're all kind of overlooking their issues. But I don't think so. Didn't they lose a tackle? Like they lost linemen. They don't have any real receivers. Yeah, we got fucked. The Lions did. We only won 3 games, so I get it. Yeah, that's more where I'm standing. It's not anything really a slight on Green Bay. It's I think the Vikings are so well put together. Dalvin Cook just got paid, so he's fixing to go the fuck right off. Thielen, there's no distraction of who's he going to feed the ball more to. Thielen's the clear number 1. Everybody else gets in line. So it feels like this could be and it's going to be Minnesota's home turf. Yeah, Green Bay lost Beluga against the Bears. You guys are starting Trubisky. Kenny's like, Packers going to win, man. Come on. Lions started the Thanksgiving Day tradition. That's why they always get to play it. Kirk Cousins won a playoff game and a primetime game last year. Thank you very much, Aiden. Yes, sir. It's game day. It's officially midnight here on the East Coast. Haha, sucks to be you, all you Central Time, Mountain Time, and Western Time Zone losers. How's it feel to not be in the future like I am? Yeah, you're running out of you're really betting on Trubisky, man. One of these days it's gonna flip the other way. You guys should have went with Foles. How come Khalil Mack didn't get any sacks against the Lions last year? I don't think he's gonna get any this year either. Our offensive line got better. So and it's because of you guys. White Sox fan. Yes, sir. Eastern Time Zone squad. What's good with it? Oh, man. You guys missed all the cool NFL stuff already. It's crazy here in the future. We've got the NFL starting today. Eastern Time Zone gang. What's good with it? We're in the future. You guys are in the past. I can't look at you. I got my blinders on to the past. Yeah, fucking Crosby. Tyrell Crosby held back to 0 sacks. We just got to see how your backs play. We'll see. It should be a fun game versus the Bears. To be honest, it should be a good game. Be a very, very, very good game. I'm excited for the Lions. I'm excited for the Lions tomorrow. That should be a fun game. You guys have a tough offense coming. You guys have to play a tough offense and a very well put together defense by the GOAT in training, Matt Patricia. But yeah, so most of us are kind of leaning Vikings. A few Packers fans are going that way. Mike Evans, yeah, they said Mike Evans is going to play. That's crazy. I hope they don't hurt. I hope they use him lightly. Westbrook was crying like a little baby. Yeah, what's up, LeBron? What's up, Charles? I can't believe Evans is going to play. That's risky. Yeah, the whole NFC North has a crazy tough schedule. Yeah, Colts over Jags. I mean, there's really not much else to discuss with that one, right? Anybody else think the Colts aren't just going to whoop up on the Jaguars? 9-7 or 10-6. I think you guys are 9-7. Actually, I think that's where I have you. My predictions are 8-8. White Sox fan's a Bears fan. Packers should just change their name to the Zebra Stripes. I need him to play. Yeah, I know you did it. I have him in a fantasy team too, I think. I got to go set my lineup soon. Or, well, just make sure everybody's good. But yeah, so yeah, we're all kind of going Colts. I don't really think, anybody's not picking the Colts. Oh, shit. Here's all the rest of Sunday. We got the Raiders and the Panthers. This is probably an interesting game because I can imagine this will be kind of split. I'm going Raiders because I think the Raiders are a better football team than the Panthers. I believe I went with the Raiders. I did. I went 2014. Okay. No, I think Galladay's doubtful. I don't think he's going to wind up playing. I'm fairly certain Galladay's out. I'm pretty sure they're going with they're going to go with Cephas tomorrow. Evans could go out there and look like Brandon Cooks. Yeah, it's probably going to be something like that. All right. So yeah, I got the Raiders. I just think the Raiders have a very, very, very underrated defense, especially with guys like I think they have Malik Jackson. I think they've got Max Crosby. Like their defensive front is a lot better than what people think. At least what I think it is. I think the Raiders could be a sleeper team if they had a little bit better of a quarterback situation and it wasn't Marcus Mariota in the wings. I would have them as this year's Titans, actually. But I just, I'm the Panthers. I think their defense is going to be fucking awful. Like, they might have the worst defense in the NFL this year. And I don't mean this to be like mean to the Panthers. When you lose Luke Kuechly and then you just don't draft a replacement type player for Luke Kuechly, your defense is going to be really bad for you. You just lost the heart and soul of your defense. Not only just your the whole fucking team was just taken. You lost Cam and you lost everybody. You lost your heart, your soul. I cannot fucking buy the Panthers defense right now. I could be stunned. Like, it wasn't even good last year. It was terrible last year and they lost Luke Kuechly. It's only going to get worse. And that sucks because I don't mind the Panthers. You know what I mean? I have a particular soft spot for this team because I could have been a Panthers fan. Very terrifyingly, I could be rooting for Teddy Bridgewater right now. Like, that would be some weird shit, wouldn't it? I'd be like, hey, you guys don't understand. We got some shit brewing. We may have just lost Luke Kuechly, but you should hear about, I don't even know who I can make a joke about. See, that's how bad their situation is. It will be Lewis. Yeah, it will be White Sox fan. What's up, Shane? How's it going, man? I get why Raiders are your sleeper. Yeah, they have an interesting thing. Devontae's playing tomorrow just to get locked up by Gilmore. That sucks for him. That's unfortunate. Yeah, when you go on IR, it's 3 to 4 weeks, I believe. I think it's 3 to 4 weeks minimum, 3 weeks. I think you go on IR so that way the team can sign a player. It's a thing of the collective bargaining. It's a very good thing. The Jets and the Bills. Panthers offense and the Raiders defense. I feel you, Mike. I feel you on that one. I guess Jets, Bills. Devontae Parker, I'm playing Gallup over. Yeah, I'd play Gallup over. He's fully healthy. You think Gilmore has a hammy? Ah, shit. He's been practicing all week though. I think he's good. No, Kenny Tigers haven't played. Tigers didn't play today. No. They did. We lost 14-0. Yeah, Bills and Jets. I got the Jets in a crazy upset. I know my pick'em says the Bills, but my heart actually, I'm going with Dangerous Darnold. The Bills are incredibly overrated. I think it's just a lot of restrictions are removed this year on it. Fishing over Jarvis Landry. Indians. I'm sorry to hear, man. That sucks, Mike. Or Max. Say better have a good game. Yeah, he needs to. It's going to be a tough game to have a good one on. But yeah, I got the Jets winning this because the Bills are awful. I mean, imagine going with. We're not going to get into the debate. We're going to avoid the debate tonight. I don't want to get into the debate that we're all like, oh, please, goddamn it, Rob, please do not bring his name up. We're not going to bring the name up. We're just going to skate past this. The motherfucker's getting his own cereal. I can't believe the people are buying into this. Let's move on to the Ravens and the Browns because we don't need to go. We don't need me to get wound up on old Piddly arm. Go read my pick'em. You know who the fuck I really think wins this game. Hey, come on. I don't publicly say things like that. I can't say it live. I got to do it in like a recording. Like I can only like pick certain teams to win, not live. Like I can't, you know what I mean? I can't publicly like the Jets are just going to win the game by 20. I don't know how it's going to happen. I don't believe in bad quarterback. Look, come on, guys. I'm not going to go down this road. We're moving on from this game. We all know who's going to win the fuck. That's not even a real game tomorrow. Come on now. Screw what you're putting in Landry. I think Landry's going to have a decent. It's Landry or Odell are going to have a big game tomorrow. I think Austin Hooper is going to have a big game for the Browns. He could, yeah, depending on how Patrick Queen plays at linebacker. But now we're on to the Ravens and the Browns. I have the Ravens winning in this one. I know that that the Browns can play the Ravens. They somehow upset them last year. Well, it's a division thing. It happens. Plays from the Falcons, Seahawks that are in fantasy. Yeah, I was going to say you probably want to go Landry because Odell's going to be guarded hard by Humphrey tomorrow. And Humphrey's probably a top 5, if not top 3 in the league. So got to take him super seriously. Be like Joe Namath, guarantee the win. I mean, yeah, I would guarantee the Jets win tomorrow. Doesn't matter. All right. But the Ravens, I'm pretty sure they're going to pull it out. Hawks and yeah, we can move on to that one. I think we've kind of been going over the Ravens and Browns. Seahawks, I got the Seahawks winning in that one. I have a very good game predicted, actually, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, 31-28, I have the Seahawks winning. That's a really good game, I personally think. That's good to know. Thank you, Max. I needed to know that because I got Landry and Odell on one team. I've got Seattle winning. I know the Falcons have like 10 guys who are first-round draft picks playing on their offense. Right now, they have literally they have a great offense built up. Oh, hell yeah, man. See, that's what I was thinking. It's about a field goal. And I think it's going to be a shootout, but not a high-scoring shootout. I think both teams have very good offenses, but I think both of them have rather suspect defenses. Both have the Seahawks just have a suspect defense with Jamal Adams and Quandre Diggs, good safeties, and the fucking Falcons just have a new defense. Nobody knows about it. So I just don't know what to think with the Falcons. And they're year in and year out, they're they're a hard team to pick. We just don't know yet. We'll get to the Giants. We'll get there. We're making our way down. We're making the way down, So we're actually making great timing, actually, on these games. Bengals and Chargers is for the Browns. Ravens is 34-28. That's not a bad score prediction. For that one, I have got I've actually got something similar, Max. I think I actually have the same score. I have 35-28. I have 35-28 Ravens. So we have pretty much the same score. It would have been great for the Hawks to get Clowney back. You're right. Chargers and Bengals, hilarious game. I have the Chargers winning just because I don't like picking rookie teams. Hold on, what the hell? Where is it? Oh, yeah, I got Chargers 21-14. I think the Chargers have too good of a defense for a rookie debuting. That's my big thing. Plus, Anthony Lynn's too good of a coach. The Chargers have a very, 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 very underrated defense, even with the injury to Derwin James. I don't think the Bengals are ready for the Chargers defense. Like the only guy that got hurt this time was Derwin. Yeah, Joey's the starter. Yeah. But Burrow's he's a team. He's actually a team captain. Tyrod Taylor. He's done more with less. He put the Bills in the playoffs, and the Chargers do have some decent receiving options and Austin Eckler. It's not like the Chargers are barren cupboard. So I don't think the Chargers are going to lose this game. I think they're just better than the Bengals. I think the Chargers might be one of the most slept on teams in the NFL right now. Like, I don't think he's ready to play this defense. They're going to eat his ass alive, dude. This is a tough fucking debut for Joe Burrow. This is a tough debut. Like, you know why the Chargers were bad last year? Like, 9 guys got hurt. Like, they're going to be tough. This is going to be a low scoring game, and I just don't know. Mixon's going to have to carry this game. Like, hey, man, you just got that contract. You ready to carry this fucking team for us? We need you today. We need you bad. Anthony Lynn's a really good coach. Losing Derwin James made that team not even flinch. They're like, we're good. It's just like, what? I think the Bengals will be better than they were last year by a lot. I think Joe Burrow, if it wasn't for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, he might win Rookie of the Year. Just, but I mean, Edwards-Helaire just fucked that over for him. I mean, it entirely fucked Burrow out of that award. Then you got Ingram that's going to be playing, and he's just going to fly off the line unguarded. It's going to be tough. You got to double team Bosa and figure out what to do with Ingram. It's brutal, man. They don't. It's. I guess Fox hosts the score. They said kept the same score format they used for the Super Bowl. Oh, that's awesome, actually. I like the simplified look that they used. I actually like that. I like that they trimmed it down a bit. If I remember right, it was just they trimmed down what they were doing. I don't mind that. Yeah, that's the only problem I have. The Bengals, I think they've got a good team. The O-line is just booty till I see it. But okay, so Cardinals 49ers. I know some of you are having the 49ers or the Cardinals win in a wild upset. I'm not going that direction. I think it maybe later in the year the Cardinals actually might upset this team. I think they do not stand a fucking shot against this team early in the season. Like right now with no training camp, no spring, no there's no nothing. The fucking 49ers they're going to demolish this team. They're just a better coach team. They're a better defense, a better offense. Like, I mean, as much as we shit on Jimmy Garoppolo, he was a first-year starter last year that did go to a Super Bowl. I mean, he game managed his way to a motherfucking Super Bowl last year, and he had stops along the way where he won shootouts against the Saints in New Orleans. So it's not like he was a complete scrub last year. Yeah, he had a weird bad playoffs, but so did like Ryan Tannehill. You know what I mean? Like Tannehill had the same kind of like 8 for 14 kind of games. Sometimes you got to put it on your running backs, man. It happens. Sometimes you just got to game manage and only throw the ball 6 times and go to the Super Bowl. Then you win in a blowout. Yeah, dude, and I know they drafted a decent offensive lineman, but it's like, yeah, okay, you can stop one guy now. You still got to stop 3 other motherfuckers that are getting through. Like your line's not even there. They're just so fucking stacked, dude. And they're so like it's the same team from last year. Like literally the only thing that's missing is DeForest Buckner, and it's the same team. There's some injuries to receivers, so they'll just run the ball anyway. Jimmy Garoppolo made it to the Super Bowl. So Garoppolo is better than Tannehill by a fucking mile. Yeah, I'm not high on him either. He was supposed to be a top 15 overall pick, and he fell to the third round. That's not usually reassuring. And there wasn't any like character concerns. There wasn't any like marijuana busts. There wasn't any drunk driving incidents that caused him to fall back. It was just they seen him play and they went, oh, good bust. Kinlaw's going to miss the start of the season, I think. I think he had like a foot surgery or something. So, but they still got him and Solomon Thomas on the same line, dude. Like, what do you do with that? What do you do with that? Who you're going to, okay, block Bosa with two guys, block another guy, and then it's just, it just never ends, dude. They have so many first round picks on that D line. At least that's what I heard is Kinlaw might miss the first game of the season or so. Steelers, Ravens, Bengals going to start. Want to know why Cleveland isn't last? Damn, DSF. Okay. Yeah, that's where I'm at too. And I kind of got the Niners over the Cards. I can see why people would go Cardinals over Niners, though. I get wanting to find an upset. Here's a fun one: Tampa Bay and New Orleans. I personally have New Orleans winning this game. I think they're going to split the season series. These two, I think they're going to finish with the same record. I think a random ass game like the fucking, I don't know. It's going to be a random game that decides the NFC South. Like they're both going to play like the Lions, and the Lions will beat the Bucks or they'll beat the Saints, and somehow that mutual game with the Lions will determine their season. Like that'll fucking be the reason one team doesn't make, because the way they determine it ties, then they go to division record. I think they'll finish with the same in that. Like I said, I think it's same, and then they have to go to head to heads. Like, all right, who did you beat and who did you not beat? Oh, looks like the Bucks, as always, beat the Lions, or the Saints beat the Lions, and Tampa Bay wasn't able to. The Saints win the division. But I think the Saints win this first one. I think the chemistry of the Saints is going to win this game. I just think the Bucks are too early. I think so too. I think the Bucks are gonna look a little weird till about week 3 or week 4. But I do think once week 3 or week 4 hits, they might only lose another game that year. I think they'll probably go 11-5, start off like 0-2, 0-3, maybe like 0-4 even, then go 10-1 to finish the season. Like they're gonna have a weird start, strong finish. Okay, he's healthy now. That's good to see. So he's going to get play time tomorrow. All right, well, he's going to have a monster fucking season. So, yeah, I'm feeling the Saints on that one. Just because, Nolans. You know. I'll check something here real quick. Excuse me. Bengals may pull it out just because they're at home. I think Dallas and Rams are going to be low scoring. Yeah. Cowboys Rams. Yeah. I don't think so. I don't think either one of those defenses are going to be relevant in that one. I think it's going to be a shootout. Dallas and Cowboys, or Cowboys and Rams. I think I actually have the game as I got 35-21 Cowboys over the Rams. I don't trust either of these two defenses, but I think they both have offenses that'll put up points early. I don't know. Maybe not as many as we're, because Bengals Browns. I'm probably not going to do that one just because I don't have too hardcore of interest in that game. Like I want to watch it, but I don't know if I'm gonna stream it yet. That's what I mean. It's gonna be a fucking just touchdown fest, and I think they'll be able to hit Goff enough times to where they'll be able to just win the game on that. Because I don't trust the Rams' offensive line. I didn't say that. You listen with dicks in your ears. That's the only thing that's good on your football team. The rest of it's incredibly overrated, except your offensive line and your defensive front. The rest of it, a lot of other teams have better. Yeah, that's what we both said, Karam. Teams can throw all day long on your football team, and they're going to. But again, the problem is you will eventually get in there and cause enough problems to where you'll probably rip a few footballs out. It won't matter anyway. At the end of it won't really matter how bad the secondary is because somebody's going to get in there and rip the football out of somebody's head. Giants have like 20 streamers on YouTube and the Browns have 1. Yeah, that KTO guy, I think he's the only one. But yeah, so your secondary can be cheeks, man, for the Cowboys. But you guys are, you're just fucking Alden Smith's just gonna get in there and assault one of the quarterbacks and then take the ball, or Randy Gregory's gonna get in there and punch him in the mouth and take the ball. You know what I mean? You have 2 bona fide monsters on your defense that are literally just psychopaths. I can't believe the league let those 2 monsters back in. I'm very happy they did that, by the way, because I always bring those kind of people up. I'm like, really? The people who are giving up on watching football, they're not upset about woman beating Randy Gregory or woman beater Alden Smith being permitted back into the league. But a guy they express a different political opinion than you. That's where you draw the line. Women beating, child beating, drug abuse, steroids, CTE cover-ups, just punishment mishandlings, fucking stupid suspensions that nobody understands. The Ray Rice situation, Michael Vick, none of that made them people quit. But a little bit of a political difference. They went, you know what? This is where I draw the line. This is too far, NFL. And I'm like, really? What's up, Landon? Your problem with football is this? What about all the child beaters? What about when they covered up CTE like it wasn't happening? Like, nah, that ain't happening. And then they got busted for it, and everybody was just kind of, oh, well. Why can't you go, oh, well, if you don't agree with their political opinions? Like, I question your morality if you're fine with a league that does all that, but then they go, they express one political opinion. You're like, I'm done with this shit. Bankrupt league, morals bankrupt. It's like, yeah, they clearly don't have morals. They let child beaters and woman beaters play in their league. Come on now. Again, I have no problem with what players do in the off mood. I'm in a good mood. I just hate when people say they're not going to watch football anymore for silly reasons when, oh, why are you not in a good mood, man? I'm sorry if I misunderstood that. Blue game versus Astros. Oh, damn it. I just, like the NFL has a lot worse things that you could be done with the game for than its political views. That's my TED Talk, and that's my soapbox for tonight. Like, if you're done with the NFL, maybe you should say it's because, like, they allow women beaters still to play. Like, that's all. People would probably be like, hey, you know what? That's understandable. Okay. Because I don't care. I don't care about that kind of stuff. If a player beats up his girlfriend, I don't know. I don't know the whole story. What if she fucking spent $250,000? How hard would you punch a bitch if she spent $250,000 of your money? Done with football, all this kneeling. Yeah. Vic killed dogs. Yeah, but that was a long time ago. All right, well, they covered up CTE and pretended it didn't happen, and players died. Junior Seau shot himself because of CTE and the fact that there wasn't anything that could be really done for it. He just shot himself, and the league still covered up CTE. They're covering up of that disease led to players killing themselves. Yeah, the kneeling is a lot worse. It's like there's a lot worse reasons to not like the NFL. You know what I mean? Like, I get it if people don't like it anymore, but I think political stuff is like, I don't understand why that's the line. Like, I would get it totally if you're like, I can't fuck with the child beating anymore. I can't fuck with the women beating because those never stop. That never ever. What's up, Trey? How's it going, man? That never ever ends. That's just a thing in the NFL. They permit that. You're allowed to beat chicks up. But again, oh well. If people don't want to watch football, I don't really care. I just wish they had a better reason. It's like, can't you lie and say it's for something good? Like, and I get it. At the end of the day, if you don't want to watch the game, still gonna be there if you get over it. Like, I got over my problem with the Tigers, and I'm watching full term. I feel like a bitch watching them because I said I'd never watch again until they were good, but I gave up on that. So, it happens. I didn't watch when they had Brad Ausmus though. I didn't watch for a whole 162 games. People be like, "Hey man, you want to go to a Tigers game?" I tell them to fuck themselves. I'll be like, "Don't ever invite me to that loser team." I probably turned down going to like 60 games that year because we were so terrible. The tickets were very cheap. It was bad, man. Clemson versus Citadel. I got my money on Citadel. But again, like I said, if you don't want to watch football, it's your choice. It's like, it's fine. It's politicals. If it's that big of a thing, it's just like, there's better reasons. I think the CTE thing literally almost made me quit watching football. When it first came out that they were covering that up, I genuinely almost quit watching football because I was like, man, that's fucked up. Like, I was like, dude, nah. I was like, this is bad news. This is bad. This will kill the game of football. Because even me, someone who loves football to death, I was like, oh, this is fucking gross that the league would do something like this. All the players knew the risks, but there was a like this. We all know the cover up of CTE. We all know what it was. It's just like, man. The ratings only went down by like 3 million people, right? It's fine, Trey. I got you, man. For sure, Trey. It's no problem, man. It is what it is. The ratings were just fine, Mr. Trump 2020. They were down 3 million people from last year. And if you account for the fact that the Rockets and the Lakers were playing, Big Brother was on, 2 other shows were in season finales, the NHL playoffs, the MLB is on. The fact that there was only a 3 million ratings dip from last year, when last year was a bigger game in the Packers versus the Bears in the 100-year celebration of the NFL, you do realize that's not that big of a drop-off, right? I mean, I hate to burst your bubble, Trump 2020, but the NFL ratings they blew everything else off the face of the earth for that time slot by, I don't even know what kind of number. And they did very little. They did 3 million worse than last year, barely. If you call that a ratings tank, the NFL was projecting they'd only get 15 million, and they wound up with nearly 20. The ratings didn't dip really when you consider everything else. Ratings did way better than most people thought they were going to, in my opinion. I thought it was going to dip way worse. I thought it was going to be bad. I was like, dude, with everything going on, I was like, dude, Big Brother's on. There's this other 2 fucking things that are having finales. There is no way the NFL is hitting 15 million people. Because I was also like, there's online watching was up 55% from the Super Bowl even. So like last year they had like an all-time high of people watching online. And then and yesterday they had a 55% increase from the Super Bowl, which was already an all-time high for online watchers. So they're probably expecting that to hit in the millions for games tomorrow. Kansas football sucks. Yeah, they got beat up pretty bad. You played Missouri State, Karam. Not shocked. And did you watch the game, Karam? You're a Big Brother fan? Yeah, I heard that show was very big this week. That's what that's what I hate to say this. That's what my dad does. He's just like, I just turn the game on after all the kickoff stuff. Because my dad likes to watch football, but he doesn't. My dad just says he doesn't want to deal with any of it. He's very old, and he says he's very Jewish, and he's very tired, and he just doesn't want to get worked up. He's a communist, so you know what side he's already on. You know what I mean? He's kind of like he's like, they're lucky I wasn't in America. I'd have fucking gave those kids some guns and some money and told them to fuck shit up down there. So I was like, yeah, I know, dude. Yeah, my dad's kind of would have been on this. He's, that wouldn't have been good. He would have been a bad person to have in those situations. He decided with the fucking he'd have been rioting, dude, because he's not a good dude. He'd have just been like, well, it's time to cause chaos. Let's go fucking shoot things. It's like, okay, this is dangerous. A dangerous human being right here. And that's why, communists shouldn't be given any kind of weaponry or military training, because eventually it just backfires. It backfires miserably if they ever get angry. So I'm glad he went back to Israel when all the bunch of bad shit happened. He's like, I wish I was still there. I'd have caused problems. Fuck. He's like, I was like, oh. He's very anti-authority, by the way. That's a big problem with him. What's up, Sadwards? He doesn't think he should have to follow the law. He's like, the law is for bitches. The law is for civilians, Rob. Or, well, he calls me Eshok. The law is for civilians, Eshok. I'm not a civilian. I'm a fucking military man. I've killed lots of people. These people should fear me, son. He has his, like, that's how he kind of talks too. It's very aggressive. Everything always leads back to he's killed a lot of people in his life. Kansas football team is a waste of space. What's going on with this Kansas team? Who's beating Kansas so bad that what is happening with Kansas? Oh, we have 2 games left to do in football, but we're taking a small break from that. Has anybody else got a dad that was in the Army? Or like a grandpa? And are they super into talking about all the people they killed? 28-3 Coastal. Oh, yeah, you don't want to lose to Coastal Carolina. I thought that Kansas was going to blow Coastal Carolina out. Oof. Trey, do they like to talk about all the people they killed? Because my dad does. As he's getting older, he speaks on it more fondly. He's just like, I once killed about 4 guys with a grenade. It's just like, I was like, how? What does it mean? He's like, people just go. Poof. It's just like, it's like, man, I kind of want to talk to him and write a book, but I don't think he let me write a book. Like, hey, man, can I write a book about your life? He just looked at me back. That's for cat. He'd be like, "Why are you gonna sell it?" He'd be angry with me. I can't bring up money making ventures to him. I've told him I don't make any money from this, and he's like, "Cool, you're just giving information to the people. Right on, son." And I'm like, "Hell yeah, man." He's like, he thinks this is cool because it's a free platform. He really likes free things like that. And don't make any Jew jokes. Don't do it. It's the communist stuff, not the Jew. See, that's different. For some reason, my dad really enjoyed being in the military. He retired at like 62, 63 years old. He still sometimes does stuff with the armed forces over in Israel as a special consultant. Um, he had to go back when things with Iran started getting chippy again. So and shit got. You had like 5 Drew jokes in this. I know most of you motherfuckers were like, oh yeah, your dad likes free stuff, huh, Rob? That big guy with the big red Jew beard that you show us, that big motherfucker. I think it's because we come from a warrior tribe of Jews. Like my mom's my grandpa married people from like these weird Yemeni Jews, and they made my dad. And those Yemeni Jews are they're like warrior Jews or something. I don't really know what they were, but they're like warriors, and my dad's all fucked up because of it. Not to mention my grandpa was a bit of a warlord, so that wasn't very good. He had a kid in about 7 different Middle Eastern countries. Pretty cool. I got a bunch of family in random places like Iraq, Lebanon, Egypt, couple in Egypt, Syria. I don't know if they're alive anymore in Syria and Iraq. They might be dead. My uncle Zadok's still alive. That's my dad's brother. You just say whatever you want. Who cares? No Jew cares about Jew jokes, as long as they're funny. You know what the worst part about Jew jokes is? Like, nobody can write better Jew jokes than the Jews. Like, that's why Jews really go, oh, yeah, we're fine with your Jew jokes. They're not that good. We've already came up with all the best ones. We're really good. Rockets need to fire Dan and Tony before because they need to. Yeah. But Jews have the best Jew jokes. We come up with all the best Jew stuff. We're a useless mother. Dude, we go after our own people. It's kind of like how black people can roast their own race the best, and white people can't really roast themselves that good. They get roasted pretty well by everybody else. But Jews, we got the best on ourselves because we know ourselves the best. Saints Marcus Davenport is out of the game. That's a big out. This was totally embarrassing tonight. What was totally embarrassing? Oh, the Rocket stuff. Okay. Okay, so we'll do this. We'll finish with the NFL stuff real quick. We've got the you guys like we're starting to build up the Julian Edelman look. See, we got the hat on. We got the fucking beard growing. I'm shocked there hasn't been any comments. I'm glad I don't look like Edelman anymore. I'm glad I'm starting to look more like just Rob. Your dad has a lot of Jew jokes. Yeah. I'm surprised I didn't go into the military and get really into like being a fucking shooting guns at people. I like shooting guns a lot though. I quite enjoy guns. There's no greater thrill than fucking having an AK. Like, I get why people have AKs. That's why I don't say we should ban guns. We just shouldn't, they got to be a little harder to get your hands on them. That's all. It should be hard. You know what I mean? You and Tim Kelly are lookalikes, the offensive coordinator. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, Trey. When he has the mask on, shooting guns is awesome, especially fucking automatic AKs, dude. Nothing like that's the fucking. I feel like that's the desert man in me. It's just I fucking get it's just the AK and you're just like, dude, it fires so smooth. It's literally just. It's just, dude, it's literally the greatest feeling in your body. It makes your whole back feel good. Your finger feels good afterward. You're just like, oh, that was awesome. It's really just awesome. If it's hunting, I don't hunt. I target shoot. I don't believe in killing things. I'm too pacifist. I told you, Trey, especially with the way his hair is growing right now. It's all wild. I told you look like that, dude. Well, you look like him. We all know your secret now, Trey. Tim, or should we say Trace or Tim Sports TV? Your old boss has it. Ooh, that's cool. I never got to fire one of those. I've gotten to fire like all sorts of fun kind of shit because my grandpa and my dad were in the military. So I got to fire all sorts of shit. I've driven a tank a little bit, like a little distance, not very far. And I was like 6 or 7. So, I probably sat in my dad or grandpa's lap. But I technically was driving the tank. I got to drive, I was, I drove it. I was getting assistance with the task at the time. I was very small. When I was 13, I asked again, and they said, "All right, no, fuck you, dude." And I was like, "God damn it," because they know I'd been playing GTA at that point, and my eyes were like this on the thing. It was okay. We got to do the Steelers Giants. I was just thinking about tanks, dude. My whole thing on guns is that you shouldn't be able to buy a super extended clip. Yeah. Guns are fine as long as you don't let crazy people get them. They're genuinely okay. Because like I love guns. It's hard for me it sucks that people use them the way they do. It's like, come on. We got one cool thing in this country is that everybody can have guns. It's the one fucking thing that is badass about this country that no other countries really can boast about except other Middle Eastern countries where dudes can just walk around with cool guns. But there's good laws here. We don't want to get rid of this. Just make it harder for crazy people. All law-abiding citizens will fucking follow the rules. It sucks that they have to deal with that. You know what I mean? It really does. But it's like, can we just have them so people stop bitching? Like, I wish we could just have certain things so people wouldn't bitch and we could still have other shit that we want. Like, weed laws suck ass. But you know what? As someone who wants there to be legal weed, I'm fine with it. Like, finally, stop fucking talking about it then. You know what I mean? It's like, thank you. I think I'm just that kind of person where it's like, yeah, but it'd be so much easier if everybody would just shut their fucking bitch mouths. You know what I mean? And if the conversation ever came up again, I'd have them sign a document that they can't do that. This is the end of the conversation. I'd be like, legally, you signed this. This is just the end. Just show it. Be like, this is what you literally said you'd stop talking about this if we made it harder. Yeah. And then they go to jail if they break it. It's fine. Anyone who brings up changing that, they go to prison. They would sign it. Yeah, there should be few laws. There's literally should be like theft laws and hurting people laws. And everything else is kind of gray area on legality. Like, should prostitution be legal? Yeah, probably. Be a lot safer if it was. It's proven in most countries where it's legal, it's safer where it's legalized. Who's it hurting? The legalization of it actually makes it way worse and more dangerous for the women engaging in the prostitution and the men engaging in the prostitution. It's just like, why can't we have common sense laws and not laws based on like puritanical societies? We're a much smarter, more connected society. We know how things operate. We need to revamp our legal systems. And I think it has to be more along like libertarian thought ideologies where the laws have to exist as long as it's like, why do we need so many? As long as nobody's getting hurt, we just have the law. If it doesn't need one, who gives a shit? Intellectual property laws, of course. Just you can't fuck people over, man. Very few laws are needed to make society run well, I think, personally. Most of the laws aren't followed anyway. But I think the Steelers are going to win this game quite handily. And it's not like it's because I think the Giants are like this terrible football team. I think they're their offense is well put together. It's becoming well put together. I think they have a good little young quarterback situation. I think they have one of the top running backs. offensive line. Still a little bit of a work in progress. Losing Soldier, and I think they, I know that's, ha ha ha. But I mean, at the end of the day, you probably still could have used him as like right tackle or right guard. You know what I mean? He probably still could have been semi-useful for a transition year till you get more linemen to replace him. And you're the defense is where I'm like, I don't know about this defense, man. I'm just not sold on the defense of the Giants right now, and I think that the Steelers' offense is going to be pretty good. We all know the Steelers' defense is going to just do bad things to that offense. So I'm going to be putting my money out. What do I have that game at? I have the Steelers 27, Giants 20, and I think I'm going to stick with that one. That feels good. And then with the Titans and the Broncos, I have the Titans winning, and I feel even more confident about that, 20-17, with the loss of one Von Miller. I think with the addition of Clowney, it's just, dude, that team. That's a very well put together Titans team, very well coached. It's pretty similar team from last year. They lost Casey. They gained fucking. they gained Clowney. It's like, yeah, no, this team's quite all right. So I want to see what this team looks like without their star. And yeah, exactly. Sutton's out for this game probably with the AC joint sprain. So I think Sutton has that AC sprain. I'm pretty sure he's going to be missing this game at the very least. So I just one less receiver, just cover Judy up and make sure Fant doesn't kill you. Like, it just seems like this is just. If they had Von Miller still, I might believe in the Broncos' chances in this. I just don't think that. I think the Broncos struggle without Von Miller in this first game. Whereas I just feel like the Titans are returning a very familiar team to their sidelines, and they know what they are. They know. So I got the Titans winning. I'll go live for another 9 minutes or so. I'll stay live till 1 o'clock. But I do kind of want to go to bed kind of early so I can wake up early enough to get a bunch of shit done tomorrow before the games start. But yeah, that's fun. That was fun going through NFL games. I might do this every Sunday. I think that might be a way we do things on the channel for a little while. Just kind of like preview games on Saturday evenings. Same here, Mike. Same here. I really don't want to lose tomorrow. Dolphins fans are so fucking shit. I'm pretty confident. I mean, unless we're just bad, then it's like, oh, well, fuck it. Oh, well, we suck. You guys beat us. At least we could always just pull that off. I just be like, yeah, so we just lost Tom Brady. Of course we suck. I'm glad we have that out, Mike. I'm so glad that we have that punch card. Yeah, let's see your team lose the greatest quarterback of all time and be good. Go fuck yourselves. You guys already know my ass has it. You already know I've got the defense card already fit out. Hey, I've been saying all along it was Tom Brady, and I still say it's Tom Brady that won us all those games. You all know that. And if we're not good, I'm going to be like, I told you guys. I'm going to be indignant about it. Be like, what did I tell you? I'll make stupid faces into the web camera at all of you because I still have these weird reservations, and I still think that most of it was Tom Brady. But we'll see. Like I said, 75-25. We'll see if I'm right this season. And if I am, I'm gonna scream loudly at people. And anytime somebody tells me that we stink, I'm gonna be like, yeah, I told everybody we would without Tom. Yep, Dolphins know how hard it is to find a QB. They've been looking for one since Marino. Exactly. They haven't had one since Danny Marino. Pitt Panthers won 55-0. That's a premonition to how good the real the Pittsburgh Steelers are gonna do. You know. Yeah, I think we'll win pretty handily. I think we'll win pretty handily. Oh man. Still on the yeah, that's fair. Yeah, it'll be good. Time is ago, but Tom didn't win the ring. Super Bowl wins or team wins. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. You want to hear how loud I can fart? Well, let me see if this is a loud fart. I gotta feel around. It might be on. Is that loud? Oh, that smells terribly. That smells it's terrible. That was awful. Good thing I can't smell anything because my nose is incredibly stuffed up. I have weird seasonal ending allergies. For some reason in the fall, between seasons, I get very stuffed nose, so I can't smell or breathe out of my nose. It's quite fucking awful. You can probably hear like I'm super nasally sounding today. It actually hurts my fucking throat to talk quite a bit, but it's probably why I'm cutting it short. Usually I just go for a while on a Sunday or on a Saturday night because I have energy to like keep streaming and stuff. It's just, dude, my nose is so stuffed out. Like it's like this nostril specifically. It's so stuffed. What if I? Hey everybody, my name is Rob. I'm so tired of fucking all the time, dude. All I do is fuck eights and 8 out of 10s, dude. It's hard being a fucking pimp, dude. This is basically what it feels like for me. Can't really talk. Ugh. You want to see the football team beat Philly? Yeah, I do too. That'd be hilarious. I want it for the meme. We need SEC, Pac-10, and Pac-12, and Big 10. Can't stand watching the ACC and Big 12 suck. Very true. Very true. Sports expert. Big 10 will be coming soon. Hell yeah, Trey. Good shit on the subs, man. I'm at like 230 on here and like closing in on 3,900 on the main channel, which is crazy. Oh. Hold on, Kyle. I believe in you. Oh, I can't do that. My lips are too dry because my fucking throat's dry. I'm dying, basically, it feels like. I'll just do this. Hold on, Kyle. Let me I look like shit right now, bro. I feel like shit.
Live TV from 85 plus channels with local sports and news.
Go away.
YouTube TV. Try it free.
This is one of my favorite scenes.
Sorry, Kaido, but I am starving. Which would you rather I eat? Should I eat the cuttlefish and the asparagus or the vanilla pesto? Cuttlefish and asparagus? Very well, I will eat the cuttlefish. Oh no! Cuttlefish is about to come out of my asshole! Here it comes! Oh, it's going to be a rot! Hold on, Kaido! I believe in you!
This is head shaking. It's hilarious. Yeah, one of the best scenes in South Park, man. All right, on that note, I think I'm going to start to wrap it up because I'm getting tired and my eye, it's hard to see, dude. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate it very much. As you can tell, I'm fucking not doing good with, I need to go, like, I don't know, deal with this. My eyes are hurting. So, all right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the end of the stream. I thought that was funny. I like to share a little bit of South Park. Yeah, I'm going to go blow my nose for the next, 20 minutes, and hopefully I don't die in the process. But, yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow for those who are tuning in. Unless you're watching your own team play, you just stop by anyway. We'll be doing the Patriots and the Dolphins starting at about 12:55 p.m. I hope you tune in. If not, I'll see you at some point later on in the day, probably for the Cowboys and Rams. But, yeah, see you guys, everybody. Hope you have a good day. I bet you everybody's excited for their games tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. Good luck to your teams tomorrow, unless you're a Dolphins fan or a Bears fan. Then fuck your teams. I hope they lose. Have a good one. Peace out. Go Patriots. Go Lions.